Hi, how are you?
Hello, I'm very well, and you?
Yes, not too bad, thank you. Thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure. Thanks for having
Just
me.
can you hear me okay? I don't know if this is coming through these speakers or not. But
I
anyway,
can hear you very well.
I am, thank you. It's just been a bit of an odd year.
Yes, very strange
It
indeed.
is, isn't it? And it's
We're all
just not
sort
good.
of weirdly adapting, aren't we?
It is, I know, and it's not been good for my waistline either, which is just
Tell me about it.
grown.
Yeah, there's definitely a lockdown stone put on there.
Yeah, or two.
Yeah. Oh well, we've got to have some pleasures in
You
life.
have, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, so how's life treating you at the moment?
It's not too bad, thank you.
Yeah,
I'm lucky that I have my music as an outlet,
yes,
and so I can just escape to a creative world if I want to.
yeah,
And I just trying to keep myself occupied by going on long walks and
yes. Walking. It's very therapeutic, isn't it? Walking.
yes, it is. Yeah, and
It is.
eating, well, as we just established.
Yeah, and the odd glass of wine or two.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it'd be rude not to.
Absolutely. So yeah, so you've just finished off your new EP, which is due out next year. So what can you tell us about that?
The EP is due out in 2021 and it's called Sink or Swim. And there'll be 5 songs, quite varying styles actually. We've got a nice sort of emotive ballad, and the title track, Sink or Swim, is
Yeah.
quite a moody sort of Bond-esque style track. I don't know if you know, my background is sort of jazz.
Right.
So,
Okay.
so it's sort of jazz pop crossover, and so the general theme of that little body of work is sort of resonated in what's been happening this year, and how we're all sort of having to look inwardly to look back out and see what we need to change in the world.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So you've performed with and in front of everyone from Jamie Cullum to Jules Holland and Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
What have you learned from those experiences?
Uh, I mean, obviously, when you're performing to the gods, it's quite nerve-wracking. But
Yeah.
I've been doing a professional singer for some time now,
Okay.
so I've sort of learnt how to engage an audience and hopefully, take them on a journey. But yeah, it's quite thrilling to have
Yes.
special
Yeah.
people in the room.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Do you remember the artist that had the biggest impact on you in the early days?
Ooh, well, I totally fell in love with Nina Simone, and from there on,
Okay.
I was looking at all sorts of singers and artists from the golden era. So Ella Fitzgerald and Julie London, and I also love sort of Nancy Sinatra, a slightly
Yeah.
different style of music. I love Stevie Nicks, I love Fleetwood Mac. So
Yeah.
they're all sort of inspirations and influences coming into my music at the moment.
Yes. Okay. So also you've talked about your dad organising security at the Royal Palaces. Did
Yeah.
he ever talk to you about the royals when you were growing up?
No, I was just sort of, I was just aware. He'd say, "Oh, I bumped into, Prince
Yeah.
Philip today or something," and he would be really excited about that. I think he was just, because he was working, within the ground. He sort of
Yes.
felt quite, you know, quite close to well, the family. Not close, not directly close to them, but I think he just enjoyed the fact that he was working there, and I think he was interested in the history and the heritage of the
Yeah.
royal
Yeah.
family, and sort of, yeah, and liked, sort of valued them in a sense, yeah.
Okay. So excuse me, as a songwriter, what inspires you? Do you sit down with a specific topic in mind, or do you just write when something kind of catches your attention?
Yeah, a lot of my songs just will come directly from whatever I'm feeling at the time. So if something impacts me in life, you know, so in the past, if I've had a heartache or I've lost someone, or, you know, or something's made me, you know, amazingly happy, then I'll write about it. If it is something that affects you emotionally, profoundly, then that's when it's really easy to write, because it just comes pouring out.
Yeah. Okay, so you performed the Frankie Valli track on Netflix show The Crown.
Yeah.
If you're having a lazy day, what would you binge watch on Netflix, and what's your snack of choice?
Oh, binge watch. Well, this is this will make my friends laugh. I was obsessed with Poldark.
Oh, okay.
And I'm waiting for the next one. And when it comes out, I will just literally lock myself in a room and binge watch that. Yeah. I'm a sucker for a period drama. Right. So I love The Crown as well.
Yes. Yeah. I haven't seen that either yet. But I've heard loads of good things about it. So
yeah. I also really love The Queen's Gambit. I don't know if you've watched any of that.
Yeah, people are raving about this at the moment, aren't they?
So good. It makes me want to take up chess.
I'll have to put it on my list.
Yeah.
List of things to watch.
Glass of wine, some nice food, and some chess, and then we're away.
Yeah. That sounds like an awesome night in.
Yeah.
Okay, so given these unusual times and the EP is coming out next year, have you thought or kind of planned beyond that time at all?
I try not to. I'm trying to live in the present, and obviously I'm behaving as if life will come back to some kind of normal next year, and I am sticking the gigs in, the shows, and I run a pop-up jazz club in my hometown, Henley-on-Thames, so I'm going to try and keep that bubbling.
Yes. Yeah, live performances are quite difficult at the moment, aren't they? Yeah. Like with touring, and yeah.
Very difficult, very, very hard to navigate as well, like to work out what you're allowed to do, you know, with the rule system always changing. And, you know, 1 minute we were live streaming, and then the next minute we were able to have an audience socially distanced, but sort of, it's all been a bit strange, because the whole beauty of the art is that, you know, everyone brings people together to share.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so we'd like to throw one in that's just for fun. Yeah. Okay, if you could go and live in one of the royal palaces, what would you do with all those rooms?
Ooh, I think I would want to dress up in the beautiful finery and jewels and just sort of flounce around. Pour myself a large brandy, whatever they drink.
And just sort of move the room. Okay, so that's kind of more or less it. Just, you know,
I'll probably go down to the pantry as well and raid the fridge.
Sorry?
I'll probably go down to the pantry and raid the fridge or something.
Oh no, yeah.
And then I'd want to dance, do some ballroom dancing.
Yeah, it'd be great, wouldn't it? Yeah. You could just have like a different theme in every room.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What a thought.
Okay, so that's kind of more or less it, really. Just to finish, what are your hopes for 2021 on a personal level?
I just hope that people can get back to some kind of normality and be together, because I think a lot of people are suffering mentally during this alone time, and I'd like to think that we can find a way to protect the people at risk and continue with life, because it's so precious.
Yeah, just be nice to get things back to normal.
It would, and not to feel worried that you're you're somewhere you shouldn't be, or you're, you know, yeah, it would be nice to relax and have some fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. That's, yeah, definitely fun. Party times.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
No
And
problem.
good luck with the EP coming out.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too. Okay, take care.